by Phillips and picked up by Hamilton. He goes right into the defense.
And here's Rip Hamilton. I talked about that jump shot. You give a jump shooter a layup, look out.
Here's Hamilton. Green, he hits another shot. Rip Hamilton again puts it down. Phillips into Williams into the hole. Chauncey Phillips puts it in. 5 on the shot clock. Phillips over Andre Miller. Good. It's a three-point hit. The surprise not picked the challenge. Phillips picked up by the veteran Kevin Ollie at the buzzer. Good. Count it. Chauncey Phillips picks up some pace at the end of the half. Has 11 all in the second quarter. Beating the buzzer here with the veteran Ollie and a hand in his face. Here is Rip. Gallenberg with the close. And Hamilton knocks in a three. Screen by Maxiel. Hamilton open over Green with the defense. And another shot. 2 in a row for Rip to open up the second half. Hamilton, they snap it over to Phillips. Away arriving Williams. And that is a three-point hit. Hamilton over Miller.
Yeah, I mean, they're just making up a shot. I mean, Rip started out with a layup, and he's got it cooking. So does Chauncey.
Williams watches Phillips and offered very little resistance. Impressive game tonight for the Detroit Pistons, a closeout game. And the guards were...
Detroit Pistons on the road at the Wachovia Center. Rip Hamilton, Rasheed Wallace, the hometown boys against Andre Iguodala, who struggled through 4 games, shot 22%, but kind of broke out of that. Game number 5. What's the deal on 6? Let's take a look here. As Rip goes in and scores nicely. All right. 7-love lead. They go out for a 10-0 lead, 14-2 before anything was happening. And let's get Jason Maxiel in for the power jam. Of course, starting for Antonio McDyess, although McDyess played and dealt with that mass for his broken nose. Meanwhile, yeah, Tayshaun, you knew that Tayshaun Prince, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince had the lockdown defense on Mr. Iguodala the entire series, but the last few games really started to bring the offense too.
Well, you know, Tayshaun throughout the six, every time the Sixers ever played in the playoffs, he was the guy that always worked.
Sam Dallenberg with the Mohawk caps in Philly.
Maybe he'll cut his hair.
12-point lead for Detroit. Now McDyess out to Rasheed, connects on the 3. Coming into this game, Rasheed had 11 three-pointers. That was 3 more than the entire Philadelphia squad had up to that point of the series. Now Chauncey Phillips with the downtown look. The 3-ball, not a part of the repertoire of the 76ers. Good ball movement here, and Jason Maxiel with the power jam. 54-35. They're up by 19 points. Hamilton swinging to Chauncey, the all-star backcourt. Splash me if you can for 3. 20 points and 7 dimes to miss a big shot. And once again, Phillips over to Rip Hamilton. Pump fake, steps in. Jumper, better believe it. Hamilton, 24 points, 5 assists. As our pal D-Line said during the game, he's from Coatesville, PA, and you know, Coatesville's not 40 miles from Philadelphia. Philadelphia is 40 miles from Coatesville, according to Rip.
Well, I mean, I'm glad Rip thinks that. But you know, the one thing about this whole series, you heard Chauncey talk about it, which is really true. In this series, you know, they rested their guys at the end of the season, getting ready for the playoffs. Philadelphia was playing for seeding. Their guys were playing big minutes. They could all them. And so I think it took Detroit a while to get back to that game rhythm.